Hey everyone, happy Monday. Today's recap is for May 10, 2021. First red day of the month, down $132. Last week was all green trades. Let's zoom in here. I actually had a big loser on BIDU 1093. These are all puts except the SPY. This one was a lotto call. Seeing that the market was going up and then it started reversing on me right when I entered onto some call positions. So BIDU was the only bad risk management that I had. Took profits on Facebook and Tesla, both to the put side. And then Baba started reversing on me. So let's go over and head over to the live trades. Here comes Baba to the downside, breaking previous low of the day. So let's see what can hold. So right now, Baba, I'm waiting for a confirmation. Really, I should have just taken it down at the low of this candle here as my confirmation, but I really wanted this candle to close and see how the next candle formed. When the next candle formed and broke the previous or this candle's low is when I started entering. So that was a bad entry. I wouldn't say it was a bad entry. It followed my strategy, but it was at the low of the day. It was due for a pullback up. See how far it's trading above this 20 moving average here, which is this 20, or sorry, this orange line. Right when I entered at the break of this candle, I'll get into 3 put contracts. Right when I enter and get a fill, it starts reversing on me. I noticed that, yes, I was scared that it was really overextended to the downside, but I try not to underestimate stocks and how far it can drop now, just because I've seen stocks really overextended from the 20 moving average and then just keeps dropping. Take Tesla, for example. It's very volatile and it could just drop even though it's overextended from the moving averages. So here I'm in 3 contracts and I'm already down on my position. So I'll look to scale out if it starts popping above the VWAP or the high of this pop. So not really liking the look of Baba right now. I'll look to close out, but I was fairly confident that this would move lower, seeing that Baba's been pretty beat up lately, but let's see how it'll go. What I don't like is how it's trading now above this trend line. That to me should have been my indication to get out. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'll use the 20 moving average as resistance, and if it pops over the 20 or the VWAP, I'll look to exit because I don't want to be holding it long. So I do like the rejection of this candle. I don't like how the super trend is turning green because that shows that there's a bullish momentum coming in. So I'll look to close out of my position at the break of the VWAP or when the candle closes. It really depends because I try to wait and be patient on how a candle closes, but if it pops up too much, then I'll definitely look to exit. So I do like this rejection. I was hoping it would stay below the 20 moving average, but unfortunately it did not. So I'll look to get out. So here's where it pops close to the VWAP. I'm looking to exit my position. Let me see how this candle closes. And if it pops above this candle close, yep, I'll exit right here. Yep, so that was I believe, $222 loss. First red on the day. So here comes BIDU puts. I'm going to enter at the low of the day. And that's my confirmation. And I'll enter in 3 contracts right here as to start. Eventually, I'll add in 10 more contracts to size up. So here's where BIDU starts consolidating just a little bit. Really questioning if I should get out because I'm not really liking the momentum down. It's not really going as fast as I want it to. Alright, so starts reversing on me. Let me see if this can hold the 20 moving average as a resistance. Okay, so now it's moving a little bit lower. I'm liking this big red candle here, even though it's painted green. That's the super trend indicator. Okay, I'm liking this push down, but I'm not really liking the 15-minute or the 5-minute. It looks like it's trying to form a hammer. So typically what a hammer means on the downside is that it has potential to reverse up where the sellers are dying out and the buyers are pushing it in or pushing it up now. So looking at this candle on the 5-minute, I'm not really liking the look of that. So maybe I should have gone out here. I'm just really waiting for the 5 minutes to close. When I trade, I do look at the time up on the top left corner where Thinkorswim has a timer. So I always time like almost every second. All right, so I'm liking the look of this one so far, and I'm looking to see if I can exit at $5.80 per contract if it has a flush down. So that is really what I'm hoping for. So now it's moving, so I could actually exit at 430 for $350 profit, but I still feel like this could go down a little bit further. So I know there was a chance to actually exit for about a $600 profit, but waiting for a flush down here. So the contract's about to pop to $4.50, but I really wanted to exit at $4.80. Not sure why 480. I just chose a random number and I was hoping for a flush down, and if it failed, I would have adjusted that. But let's see where it goes. All right, not really liking the look of this. Maybe I should have exited my position at 430. But every time I see a dip to new low of the day, I just keep holding, and that is my problem. See, new low of the day is 184.55 now, so I'm thinking, okay, if it keeps making new low of day, it can have flush down. So that's what I'm really hoping for. Contract's trading at 440 now. That's about $480 profit. All right, it's $4.50 per contract. That's a $610 profit. I don't know what made me do 480. I actually should have just exited at 450, to be honest, because this was a longer hold than I would have imagined or would have been comfortable with. So now let's see this reverse. So now I'm not looking the like of BIDU so far. Maybe I should just broke even. Pushing up now. All right, I'm about to get stopped out of BIDU for $1,093 loss. Not starting the day off too good. And I'm out. That was really bad risk management. So I actually should have exited right there, seeing that it kept making a low of the day, and eventually it would have popped back up, and that was my fault. I'm liking the look of Tesla, or sorry, Facebook. I'll enter in a starter with just 5 contracts. I'll enter in here. There's a lot of selling pressure, so no need to wait for confirmation. All right, let me just adjust this trend line there and use the 20 moving average. I like how it's just trading below the 20 moving average and the trend line, so I'm expecting a flush down below the trend line. All right, it's rejecting the 20 moving average, which I like, so let's see if we can have a quick flush down. It's just hovering a little bit, so I'll give it some time to just come down a little bit further. Market's heading lower. All right, so it is at support level right now, so might look to scale out, but Facebook has been coming down the past few weeks, so, or just 1 week, I guess, but haven't really looked at the daily chart on this one. Just going through my time frame and seeing how Facebook's gonna react. All right, I like this push down here. Okay, so let's see, about $3.10 per contract, $560 profit. I'll look to scale out 10 contracts if it does have a push down. Just looking for a push down at 310. All right, 310 is about to print. Still have my order in just to get rid of 10 out of 15. And then I'll look to get out of the rest at 325. I don't want to push it after that loser. All right, 310. I'm filled and I have 5 contracts left. Waiting for another flush down. And here's a flush down right here. There we go. I'm liking the look of that red candle. 320 is printing. I want to exit at 325. Looking for another kick down. There we go. 325 is about to print, and once it moves a little bit lower, it'll fill. And I'm out. Taking Tesla to the put side, entering with 2 contracts. I'm liking the look of Tesla to the downside here, and I'm actually looking to exit at the low of the candle from March 31st. That is a clear support level that I'll look to exit, and it does bounce off of that support level as well. Having flushed down, only 3 contracts, so not a big deal right here, so I'll let it ride down. I won't look to exit so quick. So I do hold for quite a while, I believe till 8:15 a.m. Pacific time. Tesla's using the 20 moving average as resistance there. I'm liking the rejection. I want to see it come down below $642. It's getting a little choppy here, but there is a clear trend line or a flag. Once it breaks through that flag, that would have been a good add to the position as well. So now it's just chopping around. Let me wait for it. I'll let it play out. Okay, so there's that flag. I'm really wanting this flag to break and come down a little bit lower. There we go, flag break. I want to see $642. Not really liking the rejection there. Not really liking the look on the 5-minute candle either. I'll let this ride. I'm only holding 3 contracts. All right, it's coming down. Now it's just chopping around. Okay, so I'll definitely look to get out of Tesla soon just because it's getting a little bit choppy and I want the spike in premiums. All right, low of the day just hit 643. There we go. Flush down. Let's exit at 2050. I don't want to get too greedy here like I did with BIDU. Would have really ended the day green if I had taken profits in BIDU. So I'm really just looking for one leg down. I would like to see a flush. All right, there we go. There's that flush, and I am out on Tesla puts. All right, so that sums up today's trading recap. Hopefully you guys learned something from the video, and don't be too greedy. Take profits when you can, and make sure you have a proper stop loss. I did have a really bad risk management on my BIDU puts, so I'll probably work on that one. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up, leave a comment for feedback, and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow.